Stefyah music, reggae soul singer.
Just before the twilight, waiting is a bursting flame. After the sun settles, arises a shining star. Done a day's work since first light, shift down from overdrive. You can feel the heat, summer's on the rise. Come nightfall it comes alive, energy fills the sky. Breeze flowing through me, I'm free to fly. Give me remolacha y piña, keep your piña colada. Mix me guacamole con jengibre, shake it with agua de piba. Feel the rhythm, take control of you. The bassline driving deeper, from the bottom to the top. This one's for me familiar. Tipper on the dance floor as she persuades me to go on, moving closer to intensity, thirsty for satisfaction. Sticky Sally says she wants more, the way her voice sweet like cocoa. Working harder to get next to me really can drive her loco. Like the river of life running through your core, there's a power strong enough beating from your chest to the sound of the drum calling out for more. Let the fire burn tonight, why try to resist? Give me remolacha y piña, keep your piña colada. Mix me guacamole con jengibre, shake it with agua de pipa. Feel the rhythm, take control of you. The bassline driving deeper, from the bottom to the top. This one's for me, for me. Give me remolacha y piña, keep your piña colada. Mix me guacamole con jengibre, shake it with agua de pipa. Feel the rhythm, take control of you. The bassline driving deeper, from the bottom to the top. This one's for me, familiar.
So I met Stefyah while we were living in the same community hotel in Puerto Viejo in Costa Rica. I was just talking to my friends, but in the corner of my eyes I could see someone sitting there that I didn't know yet. A very cool, calm, mysterious, charming person. His energy so strong that instantly it drew my attention and I was curious to know more. So later he approached me and he said his name was Stefyah. So I laughed at him and I said, that's not the name your parents gave to you. So then he went on to explain that his name was actually Steven, named after his father, but because of the spelling, the PH, while he was abroad, everyone would just mispronounce his name and say, that's Stefan. That's not Steven, that's Stefan. So that's how Stefyah was born. And then I had explained to him that I also had a very difficult name, very difficult to pronounce, and he made a real effort to learning how to pronounce my name. That's just how thoughtful of a person he was. While I was doing a fast, every morning he would leave fresh coconuts on my balcony, so I would open the door and there would be fresh coconuts for me. While the Jamaican restaurant was getting ready for their opening day, their stove broke down, he went and fixed it, so they had a successful opening because of him as well. While a senior friend had some problems with her electricity, he went and fixed that as well. Just such a thoughtful person, full of passion, full of knowledge. He knew so much about so many things. He had so many passions when it came to his music, of course, number one, his food also probably number one. From playing drums for the African dance rehearsal, he just did it all. Such an inspiration with his discipline when it came to his healthy food. He really treated his body as a temple. He treated nature as his personal supermarket. So yeah, you could always find him somewhere on the beach plucking coconuts, or somewhere in some tree finding papaya or whatever beautiful fruits. So yeah, dressed very casually during the day, and then in the evening he would become a different person. So he would always disappear around 10. And then at around 11, you would see him again, dressing all sharp, all the details perfect. He was gonna go out and try to connect with people for his music. He didn't take himself too seriously though, so that's how he also ended up borrowing my pink bike and going through town. This tall guy on this pink bike going through town. So yeah, he was just a beautiful human being trying to live his best life, dreaming big and touching people just everywhere he went. So Stefyah, I will forever be grateful that I met you, and I will keep being inspired by you. So thank you for coming into my life and touching my heart. Much love, Melody, the only savior. Ciao.
I'm here in the studio reasoning about music, about friendship. Maria asked me to record a video now, like this, spontaneous. It's been a couple of weeks that has been hard for all of us. At this, we had already a chance to go over this news and go over the reality that our friend, our family member, Stefyah, transitioned. And I had the chance to meet him right when he arrived to Costa Rica. We lived together like 6 months, but after that I continue linking up with him, making sure that he was all right. We went through the pandemic together, but not in the same location, but we were still together. We were still communicating. We were still in touch. I remember he was fine. He was very cautious also. But he has his fruits, his papaya, his coconut water, his pipa, agua de pipa. Good days. I have great memories about Stefyah in Costa Rica, playing music together. We had many live performances. We read many books. Show them the books. Show them books. Over there, Maria. So I have these books. I remember reading with him books and have a great evening like this one, afternoon. That's all we now have. Memories and stories to tell, and I have plenty. So if you wanna hear some stories about Stefyah in Costa Rica, you can definitely link me up. One quick story is that we built together a reggae movement in Costa Rica, actually in Pérez Celedón, where he spent most of his time in Costa Rica. We had no reggae music in this side of the country like established, and he guided me and coordinated a lot for that movement to become a thing in Costa Rica. And I think that's like the legacy he's leaving behind. And he touched many people's lives here in Costa Rica and impacted a lot of people for good. And I can tell you what a great Son of God, Son of Jah, that was walking the land here with us. Until we meet in Bermuda, this is Gilbert Simpson. Big hug to everybody over there. Remember, this time is to get together, celebrate life, honor Stefyah. Big hug to the Robinson family, all the family, Karen, Robbie, Kelly, Sarah, Coyote, all of them. Big love. We will soon meet there. Huh?
It's Stevie.
Okay, Stevie, for sure, Stevie. I'm glad that I was able to record this quick video here in the studio. Something I learned from this experience is that sometimes we have projects and ideas and they just remain projects and ideas. We never materialize them because we don't put the work, we don't complete them. For example, this instrumental has been sitting over there since I think 2014 and it's something I really like. So I'm finishing it, making sure I use the time I have. Ciao.
Felices.
Yes.
No tristes, no hungry, no hungry, no tristes. Sí.
Yeah, bien.
Celebrate.
Yeah. Celebrar.
Sí, celebrar con todo respeto.
Sí, claro.
Con respeto a nuestro
Sí,
corazón.
muy bien. Sí, yo creo que it's like when someone that you love passes, they leave la estrella, el polvo de estrella de su ser, like the stardust of all the gifts that they had, they leave it with us to keep it going.
Yeah.
Porque
So
yo me baso en una opinión que es la opinión mía para mí. Vamos, yo en la casa yo he dicho y le digo así, el día que yo muera, yo no quiero ver gente llorando.
When he dies, he doesn't want anybody crying for him. He wants them to be
Yo
happy
quiero
for
ver
him.
gente feliz.
Yeah.
No quiero que me entierren en cajas finas,
Yeah.
ni tampoco cosas finas. No quiero eso. No, solamente eso. Que me entierren como humildemente, pero que la gente esté feliz y que si se puede más bien que la gente que hagan, si pueden, un ejemplo más bien.
Esa es la tradición africana. When a baby is born, they weep because now it's time to suffer. When the person dies, they celebrate because they're free, you know? That's like when I was in Kenya, that's what they do. You see a parade and you think it's like there's somebody's funeral and they're just like celebrating. Yeah, like they're free.
That's what we have to do tomorrow and every day. Just celebrate. Yeah.
Mañana vamos a celebrar con música y playa.
Pero ya, siente las emociones también, because grieving is important.
Ahí vamos a tener una energía. Ahí también podemos estar descalzos. Tomamos el sol.
Yeah, we get some sunshine, we get barefoot, we get with the earth back.
Abrazamos un árbol.
Yeah, look at tree. Muy
Abraza un
bien,
árbol.
yeah.
Abraza un
Alright,
árbol.
photo.
Para que empiece a sentir la conexión, la energía.
So, hi, I'm Larnay, and I just want to say a few words. At first, I wasn't going to say anything. I actually had a song I wanted to sing for Stefyah, but I felt like in the moment it wasn't necessary. The love that I had for him it started in August, and he was my friend, and we talked about going to the studio and doing some music together. And a couple of weeks ago, I was showing him how to salsa dance, but in rehearsals, we really connected on a different level. He actually came to my house. I'm another person that he came to the house to pick from my trees. And and everywhere he went, he was picking from the land. And we were always like, where's Stefyah? He's over there getting coconut, over here he really loved. But I just want to say how much we loved him in that little bit of time. It was just, his spirit was more than, we knew he was very special. And first of all, he's beautiful. And not just outer, but his inner was really beautiful. And I just wanted to share those words with you and your family of how much we loved him. And I was really looking forward to going to, so I was going to take him to San Jose to do music, you know, and we talked about that. But you know what? He's always in our hearts, and we love him. I just wanted to say that. Yes. You're welcome. Have a great trip.
This song is for Stefyah. We love you. For all we may never meet again. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hands, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and we go like the ripples of a stream. So we're gonna love you tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know, rest well, my brother.
All right, cool. So I'm here right now just in gratitude, because it's not often that I get to feel a soul connection with someone so quickly. I've only been here in Costa Rica for just since mid-October, but I've gotten to connect with Stevie. He introduced himself as Stefyah, so that's how I know him. And he has the Rasta tradition, Rasta vibes, and so I'm an older man now. I've a little bit of gray in my beard, but when I was a younger man, I spent some time in Jamaica with friends from college that had moved out there and had embraced the Rastafarian tradition. And so all of her friends were all Rasta, and so I got to learn a lot about it. And during that time in my spiritual quest, I really connected with that, and so it was a part of my early journey. And so I feel like that was also a part of our connection, is just feeling, that one love vibe, And so I just really appreciate the loving energy that I got to experience heart to heart, soul to soul, in my connections and the times that we got to interact and we got to build and we got to reason. And I just wanted to just take a moment to just give honor, to his journey, and just give gratitude for being able to have cross paths. And just sending so much love to the family in this time of release and this time of, just healing of the heart space that's empty from his presence not being in this world, but knowing that he's always there in the heart. Yeah.
And you met him on Playa Negro.
Yeah,
Beach.
just a little bit of ways. We were at a beach gathering with a lot of people that are here, and that was my first time meeting him, and definitely felt the vibes, felt the connection. And next time I saw him, he said Sankofa. That's my name, Sankofa. He said Sankofa, and it's like not everybody remembers my name, right off. And so, that made me feel good, that we had only interacted just once, and he was already healing me up, So, yeah, beautiful energy, beautiful spirit. And, always, everybody I meet that I connect with on a soul level, a part of them is always going to be with me. So I give thanks for that.
Yes, thank you, brother. Good to you. Appreciate you sharing.
Stefyah was a very special person, and I enjoyed time with him. We lived in the same house for a year and a half, maybe a little bit more, and it was always good. And I miss him already.
Yes.
I missed him when he left for Puerto Viejo. But we talked about going to Puerto Viejo together, talked about going to Bermuda sometime.
Yes.
He told me a lot about it, and well,
You're more than welcome to come to Bermuda anytime. You must take my number so that we can stay in contact. Yes.
Hola, hola familia, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es María y yo soy amiga de Stefyah. Conocí a Stefyah y a Hilbert el mismo día y después de ese día nos convertimos en una familia que el reggae unió. Gracias al reggae nos conocimos todos y hoy Hilbert es mi esposo y Stefyah era nuestro hermano. Nunca olvidaré tantos momentos que hemos compartido, nunca olvidaré la mejor ensalada del mundo, nunca olvidaré la primera vez que los vi que cantó All of Me y yo dije, wow, ¿quién es él? Porque canta tan bien. Y nunca olvidaré mis 30 años que él cantó para mi cumpleaños, para mi fiesta de cumpleaños. Nunca olvidaré su cumpleaños porque es el 18 de octubre y desde el día de mi cumpleaños que él me dijo que también cumplía en octubre, todos los años le decía feliz cumpleaños. Y nunca olvidaré la última vez que nos vimos en marzo, que sin saber llegó a despedirse. Y yo estaba súper feliz porque llegó de sorpresa y yo le dije a Hilbert, ¡oh, Hilbert, vea, viene Stefyah! Y llegó y yo le dije, ¿qué está haciendo usted aquí? Y él me dijo, si hay reggae, yo voy. Entonces ese día compartimos mucho, ya hablaba mejor español, entonces pudimos hablar muchísimo mejor. Vinimos a la casa, compartimos música, estuvimos en el estudio y pasamos un momento muy bonito sin saber que era el último. Pero estoy muy agradecida de haber colaborado con él, haber estado para su familia en este momento, momentos difíciles para todos, pero hemos podido estar juntos y apoyarnos y hemos podido sentir el amor en todo momento, en todo lo que hemos hecho, en todo lo como ha pasado, en la manera que ha pasado. Estoy muy agradecida, me siento muy feliz y muy llena de gratitud de poder haber estado para él en este momento también. Y bueno, nos vemos pronto por Bermuda. Ya tenemos una familia allá y tenemos que ir a visitarlos. Y también pueden venir acá cuando quieran, esta es su casa. Y pura vida. Nos vemos pronto.
Hey bro, I just wanted to leave you a couple of words about Steven. Yeah, we met, several years ago when I was first visiting the farmers market in Dominican, and he was there really regularly. Just always had a smile on his face. Oftentimes he would just be singing, which was very unexpected, like just for for a guy to just be singing. But at some point I realized it was all original music. It was his own thing. I asked him, "Oh, you're professional?" He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a reggae soul singer." And I just thought that was, really unique and interesting. And he always would, if anytime like I'd see him, he'd always greet me the same way. He would, peace, 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 positive. Literally, he would just say those words. He always wanted, to kind of put that kind of energy out there. And he always did. Always had a smile, always positive, never a source of strife. Everyone in the community just loved him. They loved his music. He was well respected. People really, really cared about him because he was such a force for positivity. And we were good friends. He'd always send me, if he was performing somewhere, he'd send me the link on WhatsApp or on Instagram. And, even when he moved, to Perez de Ledon, or even when he was on the other coast, he'd always, send me the link or, tag me in the post or whatever. And yeah, just a great guy. A loss for the community. I'm sure a tremendous loss for you guys as his family, but he was just a great guy, and definitely looking forward to seeing him again in the future.
Double back looking for seconds, you found the door. You think you knew how to act, but no, even if you wanted to, hasta la vista, baby, I'm gone. You won't see the best of me no more. You broke all the rules, you got what you came for, nothing, so see yourself in my shoes and push the pedal to the floor. Because this time you've done your damage. You drove us to a wreck. Heartache's a trip, just keep it real. Cross the line and just forget it. I remember how you led me on, played the role till you ran out of room. Fool me once, but you turned, double back looking for seconds. You found the door, locked tight, to think you knew how to act, but no, even if you wanted to, hasta la vista, baby, I'm gone. You won't see the best of me no more. Because this time you did your damage. You drove us to a wreck. Heartache's a trip, just keep it real. Cross the line and just forget it. Your loss, not mine, how tragic. Nothing can fix what time can't heal. Love, you've done your damage. Even the mark you made is faded. The way things is, feels so good. Loving you's best kept to a distance. The weight I bear, who could? Get the picture, you need comprehend. Your friends can talk, I wish they would. With your games, I know many of men have been exactly where I stood. With you or without, what's the difference? Because this time you did your damage. You drove us to a wreck. Heartache's a trip, just keep it real. Cross the line and just forget it. Your loss, not mine, how showed you, girl, you should have known better than to take for granted a good thing. I always answered, now I don't ring. Snooze and you lose, who's next up? You asked me if I loved you, yeah. These days I'd still say I do. You broke all the rules. You got what you came for, nothing. So see yourself in my shoes and push the pedal to the floor. Because this time you've done your damage. You drove us to a wreck. Heartache's a trip, let's keep it real. Cross the line and just forget it. I remember how you led me on, played the role till you ran.
Cheers. Thank you, Stefyah.
Hasta la vista, baby, I'm gone. You won't see the